Hello everyone, welcome to Shelleyz Education Center. Today, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe the channel for more updates. Be with me till the end of the class. Today in our political science class, I will discuss some important short questions. This is very important for MA UGC exam. The first question is, what is the characteristic feature of Kautilya? Number 1. He was the first to make political economy an independent subject. Number 2. He propounded theory of politics which dealt with immediate practical concerns of polity. And number 3. For the first time, he emphasized the need for a strong political control in India. The next question is, who said that the Republic pictures a utopia, not because it is a romance, but because Plato intended it to be the start of a scientific attack upon the idea of the good? William Archibald Dunning. He was an American historian and political scientist at Columbia University, noted for his work on the Reconstruction era of the USA. Next question is, name the books written by Plato. These are Republic, Statesman, and Laws. Next question, who said that in order of time, state is better than the family or the individual, but in order of nature, prior to them, Aristotle. The next question follows, name the books written by V.R. Ambedkar. These are Annihilation of Caste in 1936. Number 2, Who Were the Sudras? 1946. The Untouchables, 1948. And The Buddha and His Dharma in 1957. Next question. According to Gabriel Almond, what are the characterizations of political system? 1. All political systems have political structures. Number 2. All political systems are mixed systems in the cultural sense. Next question is, who worked on structural functional theories on political system? Almond and Powell. They have described and analyzed political systems indicated in their typology. They have found that there is a tendency for the interrelated variables of structural differentiation, subsystem autonomy, and secularization to vary together. Next, who introduced black box model? David Easton introduced on structural function of political system. The black box theory of politics states that the action of political parties, lobbyists, and other government players such as legislator and state governor is most effectively studied by looking at the inputs and outputs of the political systems. This model of behavior suggests for a given input vector X corresponding to environmental stimuli and a given output vector Y corresponding to human actions, there is some function Y is equal to F, that is X, which approximates the observable behavior. Next question. What is the important composition of Rajya Sabha? Number 1. Not more than 238 members represent states and union territory of Rajya Sabha. Number 2. Representatives of Puducherry in the Rajya Sabha are elected. Number 3. Fourth schedule of the Constitution deals with the allocation of Rajya Sabha seats of the states. Next question. Which thinker is related to the concept of anarchical society? Hedley Bull, Australian scholar. He was one of the leading international relations experts during the second half of the 20th century. His ideas profoundly shaped the development of the discipline, particularly in Australia and the UK. Next question. According to Almond Gabriel Abraham, what is the definition of comparative politics? According to him, comparative politics is the study of the political system not as isolated case, but through generalization and comparisons. Next, what is the institutional approach of comparative politics? It emphasizes on the formal structures and agencies of government. Next question. Who is the leading founder of New Institutionalism? Johann P. Olsen. He is one of the developers of the systematic anarchic perspective of organizational decision-making, known as garbage can model. Next, name the writer of the book Comparative Politics, a Development Approach, Almond Gabriel Abraham. Next question, the president of which country cannot hold office for more than 2 terms? The president of USA and South Africa. Next question, what form of government of France is according to the French Constitution? A semi-presidential system of government. Next, who conceptualized polyarchy? Robert Dahl. Next question, who are the main advocates of dependency theory? Andre Gunder Frank, Raul Prebisch, and Theotonio dos Santos. Next question, name the main advocate of social development. Talcott Parsons. He was a pioneer theorist about modernization of social development. Next, who is the author of A Dying Colonialism? Frantz Fanon. A Dying Colonialism is Fanon's incisive and illuminating account of how, during the Algerian Revolution, the people of Algeria changed centuries-old cultural patterns and embraced certain ancient cultural practices long derided by their colonialist oppressors as primitive, in order to destroy those oppressors. Next question, who is the author of the book Dependent, Accumulation and Underdevelopment? Andre Gunder Frank. Next question, who is the author of the book Dependency and Development in Latin America? Fernando H. Cardoso. Next, who is the author of the book The Third Wave, Democratization in the Late 20th Century? S.P. Huntington. Next question, who conceptualized the metropolis satellite model? Andre Gunder Frank. Next, write in brief about decolonization. This process began during the end of First World War. It carried out the anti-imperialist movement. It refers to indigenous, formerly sovereign nations, states. Next question, who wrote the book The Wretched of the Earth, and what is the theme of it? Frantz Fanon. The theme of the book is colonialism and decolonialism. Next, name the important books of Harold Lasky. His important books are Authority in the Modern State, Liberty in the Modern State, and A Grammar of Politics. Next question, what is the definition of state by Max Weber? In his lecture Politics as a Vocation in 1918, the German sociologist Max Weber defines the state as a human community that successfully claims the monopoly of the legitimate use of physical force within a given territory. Next question, what are the 6 crises in political development identified by Lucian Pye. These are identity, legitimacy, penetration, participation, integration or unification, and distribution. The last question is, who told that states survive through two key components, the repressive and the ideological state apparatus? Louis L. Thuser. This is all for the day, and I believe you all were there till the end of the class and have gone through it very well. Leave me with your comment if you liked the class. Share and refer it to your friends and known circles, those have not yet joined with the channel. Meet you all on my next class. Till then, thank you.